Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gitte Mary and today is the third episode of learning how to live alone, living alone, loving to live it. I don't know. It's a series where I show both my zero waste, plant-based daily habits and life, but where I also talk about mental health, about moving in my own flat, learning how to love my own company, and generally just the things that make me happy. And just by the way, I am so thrilled that so many people seem to like this series. I am over the moon that you guys like it. I love making this type of content. Small disclaimer, I don't have my office here in my apartment, so I'm horribly behind on my impact scripts and my analysis videos, but they are definitely coming back, I promise. Anyway, today I want to share bits of my life throughout the next couple of weeks, and I hope you want to join me. But before we do so, this video is sponsored. This video is sponsored by Lingoda. Lingoda is an online language school where you can take courses 24/7 with other people, usually 2 to 3 other classmates, or you can do private lessons online. And I think they're an amazing match for this video in particular because this series is about bettering your life and finding ways of enjoying yourself and enjoying your life in just like the everyday sort of mechanism. And something that I've always really enjoyed is learning new languages and maintaining the language skills I already have. But generally anything to do with the language, linguistics, it's so my jam. It's so my jam. I've always loved studying languages, and throughout my teens and my early 20s, I've studied Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Swedish, German and French. J'ai appris le français au lycée et je comprends un peu, mais je pense que c'est une langue qui est très difficile et tu sais, et j'aimerais être meilleur. Voici Lingoda. These live lessons are super interactive, which to me is a way more effective way of learning rather than just sitting on a platform taking a test. But having to interact and communicate with native level speakers is just such a good way of learning a language in a more organic and natural way. That means you'll learn phrases that are way more applicable in everyday situations and make you more suited to actually communicate with people in this language, and not just learn obscure sentences that cannot be used for anything, like ma mère est une voiture. Also, they have courses 24/7, which means that you can pick and choose when you're in the mood or when you have a schedule that allows you to work on your skills. You can also join the Sprint Challenge or the Super Sprint Challenge. Both last 2 months and include 15 or 30 lessons where you get cash back when you complete them. But you can learn way more about Lingoda and also check out my voucher for a discount code in the description down below. Merci beaucoup à Lingoda d'avoir sponsorisé cette vidéo. Now, let's get on with it. Hey guys, it's pasta time. It's lunchtime and I thought I wanted to check in, show you what I'm having, and also talk a little bit about how I'm gonna arrange my pasta, because I think in my first living alone video, I just showed you how I made my pasta and then I didn't show you how I arranged it on my plate. So I think we're just gonna create the plate together. I'm just gonna have a little talk about what's going on in my life. First of all, I made this amazing pasta sauce the other day using peas and broccoli, and it was amazing. And I have so much of it left. This is 1/5 of everything. So I just keep this in my freezer. Can use it anytime. It's a really great way to get loads of vegetables without really knowing it as well, if that's your jam. Then I use Barilla spaghetti. This comes without plastic. It's flirting with me. Pasta plate here. This is the one I prefer to use for like linguine, fettuccine, spaghetti. I'm gonna make the little small pasta tower and it's gonna be great. Also, it's super duper raining outside, so if you hear rain noises, it's rain. Gonna find the spaghetti. I'm gonna twirl it into the ladle. And boom. Gonna do it one more time. I love me a green pasta. And there we go, a nice little pasta tower with sauce. I don't have any microgreens left. I would have put those on top. So less is more today. Anyway, so lunch. I'm happy. Yesterday, I came home from a weekend away. I went to vegan bed and breakfast in the southern part of Jutland and it was amazing. I had the best time, and that getaway I posted about it on Instagram, and that post became sort of the soft launch of someone quite special. First of all, I got a Grogu doll in a thrift shop, and that is indeed special. Not what I'm referring to. So I've been seeing someone, and I didn't think that I would, or I didn't think that I could, and I thought it was just going to be me in my flat, and that was going to be it. And I would have my friends, and it would be amazing. And it still is amazing. But yeah, I was a little bit swept away. I didn't think I was in the proper mindset for that to happen. The post I posted yesterday was kind of the soft reveal, the soft launch to the fact that something is indeed happening, and I've met someone that I'm spending a lot of time with. Yeah, I'm really, really happy. It's not going to be something you're going to see a whole lot on my platform. I think overall I'm pretty done with the era of having someone on my platform really integrating their character and personality into my content. I won't do that anymore. It's just very tough, it's very rough, and it's unfair to me, and it's unfair to you, and it's unfair to everybody, and it's fun in the moment, but Anyway, I'm not going to tell you guys tons about him. I'm just going to let you know that I met someone I didn't think I would. I did. It was frustrating. Now it's really nice. I'm spending time with someone and I'm having this amazing time, but I also enjoy my own company so much. I also do things just for me. I take time out of my day to just be with myself. And that balance, that combination is amazing to me. Welcome to my floor. I don't know, this might be a great place to film this. Also, this is definitely giving early YouTube beauty guru showing a haul on the floor. I don't know. I'm putting out my clip-on earrings to put them on to look nice for the video, and then I forget to put them on. Anyway, these are actually also thrifted a couple of weeks ago. So during this weekend getaway, I went to a couple of vintage shops and thrift shops and found some things, and I want to show you what I found. So let's go through them really quickly. This is an old ad for a Danish beer company, and I think this will work really well in my kitchen. This is only the frame. I already put the thing in it that I wanted to show. This is one of the prints from me and Marla Clothing's collaboration, and I haven't found a good way to hang it yet or to like frame it, but I found this frame and I think it works really well. I love those older types of wooden frames. I think they're so nice, and it's the only thing that works in my home, I feel like. So moving on, I found this lamp, also 3 quid by the way. So I might change this up, but I love this, and yeah, 3 quid. I think this is just for plants. You put it here and your plants go in direct sunlight. I think it's nice. I got this for 5 quid, and we drove around all through the weekend with this in the back of the car. I get big things and things that are way too big for me to get at that point in time. I do that all the time. I don't know. This is perfect. These were about 2 quid each. I really, really like them. They're small, like hooks that you can hang your clothes on, and I think they work really well for the bedroom. So I got those as well. The thrift shops we went to were primarily in Viborg and in Ribe, by the way, Danish city alert. Then I found these old IKEA bookends. They're just plain plastic, but I think they're from the 80s or 90s IKEA. They're really nice. They're very subtle and neutral, which is what I'm going for. They were 1 quid each. And the best thing, which has been sitting there in the back the whole time. I never get merch. I don't like it in my house. I don't like it around me. I think it's tacky, and I don't, for me personally, it's not my thing. However, I had to get Grogu. He is now my son, and that's okay. I know they made him look exactly this cute to sell merch, and I hate Disney for the fact that it's working. I would never consider buying anything like this from new ever, because I saw him secondhand. I had to get him. Fuck Disney. Grogu. Some other things I got include this bowl. I already have actually quite a few of them. They are originally from the USSR. I also got these small ceramic signs. They're for like herbs. So I already put one, actually I already put one in my window here, so I can tell my herbs apart. I think that's pretty neat. I can use them forever. Pretty nice, and I think this is washable, so I can write things on it and then wash it away. So I was away this weekend and my apartment is kind of chaotic. It's not wild, it's just everything is sort of not in its place. It's not dirty, but it's just, it's not as neat as I like it to be. and I have zero motivation to tidy everything up. So I saw something recently on TikTok, someone doing this, and I think I want to give it a go. I saw someone putting on the first music for the Sims 1 game, and I've been playing The Sims for ages and ages, so it might just trigger this nostalgia response in me. But I feel like if I put on that music, I stop thinking about what I want to do, because now I'm being told to clean. I have to clean because that's what I've been told. And now, yes, I'm treating myself as a sim right now, but let's see if it works. I'll link down below which song I'm using. It's just the complete soundtrack, 3 hours. This space is so much better now. Same with the kitchen. Oh yeah, baby. Now, sorry for the noise from the washing machine. I have 2 more things that I want to do today, sort of housey things. First of all, I need to plant some new microgreens, so we're gonna do that. And then we have to hang some pictures. And I've been thinking a lot about where to hang them, and I think I know now. So let's go into the tool cabinet. I've never had like a toolbox a day in my life. Instead, I just keep tools in the oddest of places. So previously I had my tools just in a vintage handbag. Fine. Now we are becoming adults and I have a tool cabinet. It's still frustrating to people that actually work with tools. So this is the tool cabinet. Oh yeah, and I have all my clean dishcloths and so on. Sheets up here, very organized. Who this? I have this box of vintage or like secondhand or just nails that have been used before that can be used again. It's deeply frustrating to people that like build things. I have another box underneath with screws, but this is sort of, yeah, just nails of different kinds, also different types of screws, I guess, but you never know when you need something. But we are gonna hang some pictures. So we need the hammer. Girlie just flashing her like starter kit I just moved out from home IKEA tool kit. I might piss people off now, but is there really a big quality difference in hammers? I don't know, at least I haven't felt any. So also you can find these toolkits secondhand quite easily on Facebook Marketplace, because a lot of people know better and get better tools, so they sell these kits instead. So easy to find tools secondhand overall. We don't actually need nails from the nail box. Instead, I have the nail jar. We also have a nail bowl, so different vibes. The nail jar have also been in use for many years. And it's neat. It doesn't have to be fancy, and this is indeed not. Yesterday evening, I didn't know what to do, so I just put up the hooks on the wall. Just put them up with nails, because nothing really heavy is going on them. So my plan is to hang something here as well, which is why I put it up slightly slanted. or like slightly to the left. So something will go in that space as well, and that will make everything make a lot more sense. It's coming. I don't know what's gonna hang there, but I know something. The art wall is slowly moving around the corner. I put up more things. I found this mirror in the living room. I completely forgot about it. I think it fits really well here. I want to break up the sort of square format of having tons of pictures up with more soft shapes. And I think this is a great way of doing it. So now there's a little mirror in the middle of the art wall and more small knickknacks are probably going to be hung everywhere as well. Welcome to the dining room table. I have some things that I need to plant because I need some microgreens for an upcoming shoot for the book. So we're gonna do that. First of all, I have some soil just in a potato salad box. These are made from silicone and they are super, super handy because they end up having sort of a self-watering effect. So what we do is that I take these sheets. These are made of hemp. Last time I made this, my microgreens, they were like this tall, almost not micro anymore. I have the seed basket here with tons of different options. We have broccoli, which could be cool, arugula. We have sunflowers, that could be really nice. We have peas, broccoli and arugula, and spreading them. And I'm gonna water it just until the mat is completely drenched, basically. And microgreens are super healthy. Like there's so many health benefits to having more microgreens. I am embracing it thoroughly and they look really, really, really beautiful on plates. So very happy. And I have this plan that I'm just struggling with a couple of seeds here that just goes everywhere. I have this plan that I really want to make the windows in my kitchen just completely filled with different types of greens. I think that could be really fun. Okay, now this I'm going to place somewhere dark for at least 2 days, just for the seeds to start reacting, and then I'll put them out into the window. This is what it looks like. Okay, gonna put this away. Woo! Next up, I'm going to do another thing, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what this thing is called in English. In Danish, it's blomsterkasse. I'll put the name on the screen because I'll Google it in a second and then I'll know. Throwing out a perfectly good container is very far from my experience of life at this point. Would I recommend planting things like using soil and spilling it everywhere on the surface that you are also consuming food? No, I probably wouldn't do that. But here we are. It's the leaves that I especially like to use in my cooking because they have just this really great quality to them. I think they're really nice. So I'm gonna pop a few. Gonna place this here in the window, so maybe even here. Yes, here, so they will get plenty of light. Of course, I will be using these new ceramic small garden signs that I got, so placing this one, I don't know, here, so it doesn't take any of the sunlight away. I don't know, there. Okay, today I'm wearing the most comfortable thing I've ever worn in a long time, and it is such a good outfit. It's just vintage, thrifted. I'm gonna show you. I love this outfit. I just came back from a spa appointment with my friend Vanya. We just went to like a public pool, went in some water. It was amazing, really what I needed. And today I have tons of work to do here at home. Tomorrow I'm leaving for Sweden. I'll be in Sweden for 2 days. Then I'll have to go to Copenhagen, back home to Aalborg, and then to Copenhagen again. A couple of nights ago, I woke up like my heart was beating so fast. So I need to do a little bit of extra work today to make sure everything is organized. And just sort of so I have mental space for this really, really, really tight schedule. So because I'm feeling a little bit stressed out, I'm actually taking extra time out of my day to do nice, calming things, even though I don't really feel like I have the time to do them, but I think it's gonna make a really big difference. So I just went to the pool with Vanya for 3 hours. It was amazing. So nice. Also just completely fresh face. Everything is super fresh. I went to my taekwondo practice last night And I didn't really feel like I had the time to do that either, but I'm so happy that I went. We had like close combat training, so I got to punch a lot of people. It was amazing. And yeah, anyway, the outfit. So we're rocking a nice little boot. This skirt that I've worn for ages, it's so old and I love it. It's an old thrift find. Thrifted scarf, thrifted jumper underneath, and then this amazing vintage jacket that's a little bit short, but I honestly feel like this works. Ah! I feel like such an icon today, not gonna lie. Chaotic, but an icon nonetheless. And that's what we're going for. Anyway, unrelated, lunch now. Here is my sandwich fillings. I have my nuggets, not all of them. I will save some of them for dinner. Then I have some greens, and I made this yesterday. It's a vegan curry dressing made with, curry, garlic powder, salt, pepper, vegan creme fraiche, and a little bit of home whipped vegan mayo. This is really, really nice. I love curry dressing, always have. And I haven't really found a good vegan substitute to buy, also one that is packaged somewhat sustainably. The one I make is tons better, I think, so I'm just gonna use this, and it's so good. I'm gonna assemble my sandwich. You know the feeling when takeout places cannot make as great food as yourself? That is sort of where I'm at with this sandwich at this point. Sandwich places in Aalborg kind of always disappoint. I feel like for vegan filling you can get hummus, grilled vegetables, not really any dressing except for hummus. So this is like far better than anything I can get like takeout wise. Also, it's way better to make it yourself and cheaper. Okay. I'm so happy. Okay. Also, a couple of videos ago, I think it was the first living alone video, I made my own homemade cleaning agent and it's ready to use. So as a last stretch before I will be going out of town, I will be deep cleaning everything. I want to clean my bathroom, I want to clean my kitchen, I want it to be squeaky. I have a little cloth here. This is the rag that I use. This is very coarse, so it's super delightful. It's delightful? Sure. It's really effective and good for cleaning purposes. I really, really like it. So, zero waste cleaning, y'all. Before I get into that though, I just, as I said, met up with my friend Vanya, and she returned my nunchucks to me. She borrowed them a couple of months ago for a play that she was in, and I forgot about them. Now I have them again. And the thing is, this is something that de-stresses me so much, but just like using them around the house, just walking around and swinging them, it's very satisfying. As a disclaimer, I would like to point out that these have foam on them. So, like if you really swing it really, really hard, it might hurt. That's also the case with the kitchen spoon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green zero waste content and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!